and I am a recovering drug addict. I was addicted to drugs for 10 years, and I have 5 years clean. I am not a doctor or a psychiatrist. I am an addict. But I feel like somebody out there needs to hear what I want to share with you today, and that's why I'm in my closet in the middle of the night making this video. I have a Facebook group. I posed a question to the group, and I said, if you could give one meaningful piece of advice to the loved one of an addict, what would it be? And I got 150 responses from people in active addiction, people with multiple years clean, and people who have never touched a drug in their life but have a loved one who's addicted. I want to tell you the top answers that I got, because the amount of people that are dying each day from overdoses is astounding. And nobody knows what to do, and everybody's running around feeling helpless and hopeless. And so I'm hoping that by giving you some perspective from the mouth of an addict, that it might help and give you some insight. And it might not, and that's okay too, but I gotta try. One of the answers that I got a lot was let them fall. If you have a loved one who's addicted and you're running around chasing them with a pillow to catch them and soften their fall before they hit rock bottom, they're never gonna experience the consequences of their choices. And as an addict, we have to be so sick and tired of living that lifestyle that we want to make a change. And once we want to make a change, only then will we become willing to do whatever it takes to bust our butts for a new life. Which is why, as the loved one of an addict, you have to make sure that whatever you're doing is not helping us to continue living comfortably in that active addiction lifestyle. And that brings me to number 2, enabling. There's a difference between enabling and loving, and I can break it down and make it really simple for you. If an addict is happy with you, you're probably enabling. If an addict is angry at you, you're probably trying to save their life. Enabling essentially is loving someone to death. The thing about enabling, which this is the part that's going to tick some people off, and I'm sorry in advance, if you love an addict and you are giving them a warm bed to sleep in at night, you are giving them money, and you are buying them cigarettes, you are doing things to make their lives easier, you are not doing it to help them. You are doing it to help you. And I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad or feel guilty. I'm just trying to share the truth with you because it's imperative that you recognize this. I can't imagine how hard it is to watch your son or daughter wither away to a shell of the person that they used to be, to the point where they're unrecognizable. I can't imagine it. It's devastating. I'm just hoping to let you know from the addict's point of view so that maybe you can reevaluate some choices that you're making. Hopefully you can get this person on the right track to getting better. And you can love that person and tell them, I love you so much, and I'm here for you, and I will always be here for you. I just can't give you money anymore. I can't let you stay here. And it's because I love you. And that addict is probably going to call you names and tell you that they hate you and they hope you die. And you have to decide which is more painful for you, to be called names and have your loved one be angry at you, or to bury that person. Somebody in the group said, make sure that you don't cut yourself from picking up their broken pieces. When you love somebody, you want so desperately to fix them. But the truth of the matter is, as an addict, nobody's coming to save me. I have to save myself. You have to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Another thing is, you have to know that it's not your fault. You cannot blame yourself. My stepfather was a police officer. My mom was a paralegal. My upbringing was amazing. I was a cheerleader. Everything was good, but the problem was me, and the problem was within me. And there's nothing that my parents could have said or done differently that would have prevented the way that I turned out. It was just something in me, which is why it's up to me to fix it. The last thing I want to tell you is that if your loved one is out there and they're using, but they have breath in their body and a beat in their heart, then it is not too late for them to change. And you should always, always, always keep hope alive. And there's no such thing as a lost cause. You have to know that.